These are the brackets for the unsung heroes of the 1990s tournament. And we have a humdinger of a matchup today. Shawn Ray, Vince Taylor, and Andreas Munzer. So without further ado, let's begin with the Symmetry Round. In which case, I would lean slightly towards Shawn Ray in this one. It would be between him and Vince Taylor. Andreas Munzer, not the best in these types of positionings. But don't worry, he has a lot of good poses. For sure, top 10 poses, actually. So, Shawn Ray, a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than Vince Taylor. This is the 1991. Vince, I would have used all of those pictures if possible, but he got jerked around so much by the IFBB. So I'm going to throw some politics his way, so he's going to be able to use a couple of versions. And Shawn Ray, of course, the 1994 Mr. Olympia version. Andreas Munzer, the Night of Champions, 1993. What a rendition of his. Alright, Symmetry Round not over yet. We have the back developments, and this is very confusing. Vince Taylor seems like he is doing a rear lat spread. I don't know if I got the sizes correctly. It's hard to gauge his back. It was very thin, not thin, but it didn't occupy a whole lot of space. It was like a Kai Green back. It was not very long at all. It's a short spine, I believe. Anyway, it is down to between Andreas Munzer and Shawn Ray, in which case I would give Ray a slight edge. So, Symmetry Round, Ray gets 1 point, and Vince was winning in the front between him and Andreas is winning in the back, so nobody gets a point between them two, and Shawn only picks up a 1-pointer in that case. So, he starts off with, he's in the lead. We begin the Muscularity Round, in which case Vince Taylor picks up his first full point. This is a 2-pointer. The 1991 Vince Taylor, if at all possible, I do use this version. If he did have all of the mandatory shots with the 91 Olympia Vince Taylor, he'd probably win this match. Unfortunately, the cameraman just did not follow him. Shawn Ray gets a 1 point in this. Andreas Munzer, he has the goods, conditioning, and look at the arms. Fantastic. He's probably winning in that aspect. But he's very unaesthetic. There's not much flow in this pose for him. Shawn Ray, a nice little vacuum there. Anyway, it is close between him and Andreas. Vince Taylor, just a little bit larger, and just when everything's equal. And his conditioning is condition plus. Look at the legs on Vince that year. Fantastic. The best I've seen on Vince. Anyway, score sheets read Vince in the lead. Front lat spread. Now, this is a little bit of a tougher one for Vince. I had to go with another one here. I'm throwing some politics his way, and this won't be happening very often. I think this is the 1994 Arnold's Classics, the Arnold's Classics. Anyway, he was ripped off at that event. His legs are a little bit slight when you look at the other two gentlemen. So, Vince gets no points in this. I'm afraid Shawn Ray is just a little bit better than him. You can see Shawn Ray. It's a good angle, too. So, hard to say who would really win if Vince was in his prime in the 91. Couldn't get the 91 front lat spread. Anyway, Andreas Munzer, I think he could beat Dorian Yates in this shot. Andreas, just world class. Line up anybody here. Andreas would knock them dead. Front lat spread, the best, top 10. Like I said, he has some top 10 poses. He would be in the top 10 lineup. Line up all the best bodybuilders in this pose, for sure. Anyway, side chest pose. And see, the thing about Andreas, he's just awesome in some shots, and then he fails in other ones, such as this side chest. Shawn Ray, not the best pose for him. And actually, neither of these guys probably gets excited when they call for the side chest. Vince Taylor, bigger, more conditioned. I'm going to give him this one. 2-pointer for Vince Taylor again. Side tricep. Now, this one here, they are all going the way that I don't like, I guess, but I can't scream and hoot and holler if they're all agreeing to hit it this way. Shawn Ray, never the best in this one at all. So he is the smallest one here. I'm going to give Vince Taylor the point between him and Shawn Ray. I seen the other day, it was the 1999 Flex Wheeler. He did it he did the pose of this nature, and I said it was the best one of all time. Look at Andreas Munzer and his side tricep of this nature. I think this would beat Flex Wheeler's 99. That would be a good little matchup just for that one pose. So Andreas gets another double pointer. He could come and sweep this whole field, ladies and gentlemen. Back developments. This could make or break this entire competition. The rear lat spread. This is a good one. This is a good one. Vince Taylor, he's getting ripped off. But I think the one saving grace, you can see the glutes there. He is the softest in that aspect. So he gets no points. Shawn Ray, him and Andreas, this is a battle for sure. For sure. I'm going to go with Andreas Munzer. He's a little bit harder and grainier, and you look at the lats themselves, a little bit wider. Both equal in the glute department and the conditioning. So, a nice little matchup between them two. Rear double bicep. Vince Taylor, once again, had to go with this. I don't even know what this version is. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to get a full body one. He is losing against these other two gentlemen. Good backs on both Andreas and Shawn Ray. So let's scooch these guys together. And this was a tight decision. I went up and down, back and forth. Shawn Ray, Andreas, Shawn Ray. At the end of the day, I'm going to go and lean slightly towards Shawn Ray. Keep in mind, this is a very difficult decision. I'd like to give it a draw, but I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that at all. It's not fair to you guys. You got to make a decision. Shawn Ray's lats are a little bit lower inserted, but heck, Andreas, he might be a little bit more conditioned, harder and grainier as well. See, I'm going back and forth, but no, I made the decision. Shawn Ray gets the double pointer, Andreas with the obvious one. Ab and thigh shot. I thought this was going to be an easy one for Shawn Ray, guys. But look at Vince Taylor. I'm telling you right now, the 1991 Vince Taylor, he placed third, right behind Dorian Yates. And for a reason, he defeated Shawn Ray that year. Look at the thigh. He is actually beating Shawn Ray in the ab and thigh. And I cannot believe that. His abs and the V-taper, everything is virtually identical, except he has a bigger, better thigh. Andreas, his upper body, he just doesn't have the abs. He's an Austrian. This is what Arnold's abs look like. Same thing. Same genetic makeup, I guess. So Andreas, he's either winning, it seems, or he comes in dead last in all of these shots. Most muscular time. Okay, we begin with the hands clasped. Andreas, I guess he's doing a different type of a Donald Duck pose, I guess, for lack of a better term. He has the best legs, but the worst shot. Vince Taylor and Shawn Ray, man, Vince is bigger. Shawn's a little bit more harder and grainier. Ooh, this is a tight one. Fortunately, we have the crab position of the most muscular, and this makes it a little bit easier to decide. Vince Taylor probably coming in dead last in this one. Andreas, pretty good indeed. And Shawn Ray seems to be the cream of the crop of the most muscular shot. Of course, Andreas and Vince are pretty much tied, and I don't mind handing out a tie when we have a couple of different shots. So Shawn Ray, it's an easy mathematical equation. He gets 1 point, much like the Symmetry Round. And Vince and Andreas cancel each other out. Andreas, an awesome crab, most muscular. Look at the striations. But anyway, this is a very close contest, guys. A very close contest. I'll tell you that right now. And the second and third place participants, they are tied. And here is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Ray. Shawn Ray advances on in these brackets. Actually, he's on to the finals, so he will face two other gentlemen, the winners of the next two matchups. Definitely a couple of good ones to look forward to. This video went on a little bit longer than I liked for just a comparison. But anyway, I'll end it now. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day, guys.